Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Cancer weekly money and career reading from March 18th to the 24th, 2024. Cancers, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Cancer weekly money and career, March 18th to the 24th, 2024. Thank you for being here. I hope you're all well. Be on the lookout on the Hear Out for the magic word. If you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will reveal 2 free readings, 2 names at the end of the month of March in the last live reading. I do live readings every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. For anyone that's interested, there is access to a free question during the live. If you wish to become a member. All right, let's get started. Cancers, weekly, money and career. March 18th to the 24th, 2024. One more shuffle. Thank you. All right, Cancers. A Death card, Strength, and the 5 of Cups. Big change and leaving the energies behind, whatever was deceptive or whatever, or it almost feels like the lingering negative deceptive energies that you've been dragging for a while, or the discontent or the frustrations, or because the 5 of Cups is not something. It's almost like, you know, crying over spilt milk, like the disappointment, or that person, or that, you know, that coworker, or the eternal gossip, or the disappointment in people that don't show up, or that don't pick up their part of the responsibility, something like that. And I feel like here, with the Strength and the Death card is really you becoming in control and finally letting go those past, you know, negative energies, what's no longer serving you, what's not for you. You're moving into a new phase of excitement, of something more something sharper, something more ambitious. A job with more consistency, right? It's almost like you're seeing clear again, and you're able to participate or to be in a job, in a project, or in a company, or in a group of people, a team where you can express your ideas, create, be there. It's exciting, it's interesting. All that to say interesting, apologies. But it's becoming interesting because it's almost like here. Let me put these. It's interesting because you're making a decision, a clear decision to move forward, to get rid of that, to put that, like I say with the Death card, it's really about put that on the shelf, close the door, lock the door, and leave it be. It's no longer for you, right? The job is no longer for you, or the field is no longer for you, or you no longer want to work with these people. This is the way it feels. But I think it's an overall energy of understanding that even if you're not changing jobs, even if you're, you know, not shifting careers, although with with the Judgment card, it's a, you know, it feels like you're at a crossroads, and it really feels like you are, sorry, I just want to put this in the right space. There we go. It really feels like you are now taking that big decision to rise up to something more interesting, more important. And it is interesting. And you realize that you've dragged this energy long enough, conflictual, disappointing, petty gossip, petty nonsense. And now you're stepping into, it's a rebirth. You're now able to connect with people again, to be excited again, to find that cool job, to be interested and creative again in a team, or now you know what you want. It almost looks like now you know what you want. Yes, there we go, the Ace of Wands. But it's only by letting go. It feels like you were stuck in that job or in those responsibilities for a length of time and immersed in nonsense or gossip, or just within a team or an atmosphere, an energy that was not healthy. And nothing drastic, but the wear and tear has put you in a position where now you want something better, and you're moving into something better, making more money. Maybe you're becoming independent, right? With this Nine of Pentacles. You're rising up to something more interesting, but you're making that decision. You're making that decision to either shift careers or move into something that makes more sense to you with the Judgment. That crossroads, that decision that you're making with the Judgment is a significant change in your life, in your career path, right? It's understanding who you really are now, today, not 10 years ago, not 5 years ago, not 3 months ago. Here you are today, a new person, and ready to act, ready to let go of that old job or that old sense of yourself. It's really like a wake up. It's a newer version. And it's like you're making a decision between a blend of intuition, also your knowledge, what you want, and yeah, you're waking up. And any choice is significant, and it's a big change. But you're aligning to yourself, to your new self, to what you want. And I feel like you're on the right path. You're almost there. If you're just choosing, or you're just switching, or just realizing enough is enough, right? With the Strength card, you are in control. You're in control of your choice. You're in control of the dynamic, of when you're going to move, of when you're going to choose one, right? I feel like you're moving into a new career. But you're moving into a new career, long thought. And long thought after really learning from past experiences, situations, people, promotions maybe that passed you by, and all while waiting. And I feel like finally the pieces are coming together here, where you can put that behind, putting that past behind. You have the Judgment and the Death card, right? Finally refreshed and ready to take on Ace of Wands, this new job, new career, powerful intellectually, clarity, empowered intellectually. It feels like you were, and you go from the Page to the King, and it feels like you were sleeping in that job. Yes, look at this. Two of Wands. You now know. You know what your goal is. You know what that job is. You know what that project is and how you're putting yourself out there. You know what you're going to build. You have a clear vision. You haven't started to build yet, but now you know. Now you know. And it is because of that wear and tear and not being interested in that job anymore, not connecting anymore, not really understanding what's going on and why decisions are made that way, what the philosophy of the company is. It's like I'm seeing I'm seeing medical offices, I'm seeing computers. Maybe you're a nurse, or maybe you're a doctor, or maybe you're in the medical field, a researcher, or some, in labs or something like that, and you're feeling like, I don't want this anymore, I don't get it. It's not, I'm not connecting to this anymore. And it doesn't have to be that. That's just just an example. And you're, I feel like you've lingered in that a long time, probably because again, I'm taking that just as an example, but it can be anything, and it will be different for everyone. But it's that example of you studied, you did all those studies to become a nurse or a doctor or a surgeon or even something else, whatever it is. And now you're reaching the point where you don't understand how to work in that environment anymore, and you don't connect to it, and it's something that you have been thinking about for a while, and now you're moving into something else. Now, again, that's just an example, can be anything. And this is a big decision in your career. And fresh new energies are coming in here. Fresh new energies. And again, from the Page to the King of Swords, which is a very, very empowered intellectual, when I say intellectual, really about understanding that intellectual power you have, that authority you have, that truth you have, that mental clarity. It's all coming together. Like, this is not for me. I don't want to be there anymore, or I don't understand what's going on anymore, and I will not tolerate that anymore. And so now you're in your truth. A little freaked out because maybe this is something that, you've been in for a while. And but I think now, with this clarity of mind, and you're standing firm, you have the strength and the King of Swords. It's like, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't know how to work like this, and I don't want to take the responsibilities in a job like this. It doesn't matter what it is, right? It doesn't have to be medical, but that's the way it feels. And so now you can judge a situation appropriately with clarity. You're no longer in the fog. You're no longer in that energy where it's like, well, I have to be here. I don't connect with it anymore, or this doesn't make any sense to me anymore, or I feel like I'm not utilized in the right way, and I'm not able to do my job the way I would like it to do it, so I'm moving into something else. Long and hard thought here, really. And I think that now with the King of Swords, you don't care. It's like a new idea, and you don't care what people think anymore. You're going to go on your own path, a new path, a path where you're going to make more money. You're going to be more independent. Your choice, you're happy with yourself and comfortable with your choice, and also comfortable to be able to make your own money, or to start your own business, or to become freelance. Maybe you're becoming freelance, a freelance nurse, right? Or something like that. It doesn't have to be that, but it feels like you're coming into your own, and you're able to really embrace your own talent and develop your own talent for yourself, not for someone else. And you have the Two of Wands, which is now you can see the goal, understand your vision, and plan accordingly. All right, let's see if there are a few more cards that want to come out in the second deck. Cancer, weekly, money and career, March 18th to the 24th, 2024. Yes, again, the Page of Swords. Exciting. Exciting new ambition. And again, the Ten of Pentacles. These are repeats. Let's see what else we have here. The Moon, not surprising, waiting for answers. Waiting and waiting. It's confusing. What's going on? How are we managing this? Why is this so complicated? Why are we not organized? Why are we not doing this better? Right? This is something that is, you know, you doubting or you confused on how things are done now. Waiting for answers. And here you have the Three of Wands. Beautiful. So now you have your vision. You know what you're going to build. You know you know where you're going. You have that goal. And I like that. You have the Ace of Wands. You are beginning something new. No matter how you cut it. Pushing forward. Imposing yourself. Imposing your point of view. And it's almost like swiftly. It's like you've waited a long time. You've waited for things to change. You've waited for answers with the Moon. What's happening? How are we going to change this? Or how are we going to repair this? And as you move forward, or as you're waiting, right? It's almost like you surpassed yourself. You did everything you could do, right? With that Strength card. And the indecision and the confusion, like indecisive. Now, you're almost like reattaching or attaching yourself to fantasies, right? To maybe doubts that you had when you were a kid, or triggers when you were a kid, because you're waiting for that information. When I say kid, you know, or whatever triggers, doubts and indecisions, and waiting for those answers and waiting for that information, yes, you start doubting yourself. You're like, well, what's going on? I'm waiting for answers. Are things going to change? Are things going to get better? Or do I have to make a major decision and just leave and go on to something else? And that's the way it feels. And it feels like you are making a decision. And it's almost like you want out. You want out. And I think that you want out fast. Once you realize you're not going to get the answer you want, or things are not moving forward, or you're not finding the information you want, there you go. Now you have another offer. So you have an offer somewhere else, or money coming in, and maybe that's a severance package. Maybe that's something you're going to get. Or this is an offer to move on to this new job, new project, new company, or even becoming independent and starting your own business. Here we have the Hierophant. There's that seal of confirmation, sealing the deal, and the World, double sealing the deal. And with this Hierophant, it is about, this can be someone, a higher up, or a leader, a spiritual leader, or the leader in this job, or a leader somewhere else that is offering you a job. Someone official that can give you that stamp of approval. Someone honest, someone respectable, that's, you know, sort of either offering you this job, offering you this possibility, or mentoring you, or helping you, or guiding you, and really, really pushing you towards your new goal. It's almost like this person, or it can be an entity, it can be a structure that is there, you know, almost like you're having conversations with other teams or another structure or another entity or person, and they're saying, wait a second, you're very talented, you know what you're doing, come work with us, or come develop this with us, or you can make more money by being independent, or you can make more money working for us independently. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. And then with the World card, so this can be a person, again, a structure, an entity, whatever it is. And then you have the World card, which is double sealing the deal. That is successful. Things, you know, ending that cycle of doubt, ending that cycle of misunderstanding or misinformation or not having a clear view of where this is going. Here, you're going to have a sense of achievement, a sense of completion, right? Something's coming full circle here where you can start this new cycle and everything's sort of in the right place, feeling complete, and also feeling like you're honoring your knowledge, your achievements, your diplomas, or everything you've done up to now. This is honoring that. Whereas before, you didn't understand why this was not going anywhere. And this is honestly the joy of bringing goals to fruition here with the World card. Don't rush into it. Allow yourself to adapt, to see, to connect, and allow yourself to let go of those illusions or those harmful illusions, like I say, right, about yourself and your doubts and how you could or could not accomplish or why it was so difficult. Allow yourself to move in and acknowledge your place within this world, how you make a difference, how you are important, how you are impactful. Your knowledge is, your talent is, you're there to be with others, to help others, or to create. Whatever this is, it will be different for each and every one. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Cancers, weekly, money and career. March 18th to the 24th, 2024. Yes, again, the death card to confirm, letting go. Letting go. You've worked really hard. You're very good at what you're doing, and you're getting even better and better. And you have the Fool. Finally, detaching yourself and going on to letting all those opportunities pop in and not being tied to one contract, being tied to all those obligations, to that place that just was going nowhere. Whatever it is, and it's your choice, your choice. You're the one choosing. You're the one choosing the change, choosing change. And with the Fool, it's about really detaching yourself, escaping, not in a bad way, right? That's what the Fool is all about. Freedom. Freedom to do whatever you want, the freedom to choose your opportunities, and to be able to open up to other connections, to dare again, to be curious again, and to go on a whole new adventure and see what happens, see how it goes. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for sharing your journeys, for supporting this channel. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, gratitude to all. Cancers. Wow. Well, for me, this magic word is going to be freedom, for sure. I mean, you have 2 times the death card, the Fool, the Judgment, which is a complete change of destiny. Freedom. Freedom will be the magic word. If you're interested in putting it down below in the comment section, to put your name in the hat for a free reading. Thank you so, so much for watching. Have a great week, Cancers. Take care. Bye-bye.